So, you see the title of the video. Now, I know if I would have existed in the 90s, I probably still would have dealt with certain things. You know what I'm saying? Some things would have been worse. Like, for example, my mental diagnosis, what diagnosed me with. The stuff that I talked about on this channel, like when it comes to mental health, like my diagnosis and the episode I had, that was taboo as fuck back in the 90s, bro. So, I'm grateful for that. I just had it in my mind. What else I'm grateful for? The corn addiction, that probably would have been. Well, actually, yeah. I probably would start with that in the 90s because DVDs. I'm saying the doll store, stuff like that. So I'm still done with that. But other than that, I feel like I just wish I would have existed around in the 90s, bro. Like, I had people who called me an old soul before too. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'll be different if I existed in the 90s. Like the age I'm at right now. If I was like this age in the 90s, like, I'll be different. But, you know, universe said, you with the dollars, baby. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be around in the 90s. If we born in the 80s, 70s, nah, you was born in the thousands. But I feel like I would have been different. I don't know. I would have had more confidence if I was around in the 90s because I would have been in the era where there was no social media. You know, you actually had to go up and talk to people. I feel like I'd be more intelligent if I was around in the 90s because I wouldn't have to depend on my phone or ChatGPT and shit like that. So, shit like that is why I said I wish I existed around in the 90s. Also, the music was better, especially rap. Rap is okay now, but the 90s was golden. Like, I remember my freshman year of high school, I was on the 90s rap, like, binge. Like, I was straight listening to bump straight 90s rap my freshman year of high school. Let me back up, bro. I can't see my head. But yeah, 90, yeah. I was my freshman year of high school, I was bumping 90s rap like crazy. And I feel like people were more authentic. Well, I can't say it, I feel, because I wasn't around. But just from like the shows, the movies, the music I've heard, and shit like that, the world seemed more authentic back then than it is now. Like now in the 2020s, you got content creators. A lot of content creators do any title, any topic for views and shit like that. If YouTube was around in the 90s, it would have been hella like more authentic creators, bro. Because YouTube started back in 05, and YouTube in the 2000s and early 2010s, creators were authentic. So just imagine the 90s and how authentic people were. And also with the 90s, I wish I existed in the 90s because when I woke up, I don't even like calling it woke up. It's really remembrance because, you know what I'm saying, been indoctrinated and shit like that. But I'm just saying woke up. When I woke up back in 2020, if I was around and I woke up, say, in the year 97, I just feel like, I don't think like, I know shit wouldn't be the same. Like, cause I would literally have to, there was no internet. So I would literally have to go to like lectures and shit like that to really get the downloads of information, actually do real research. I do some research, but 90s like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, yeah. I wish I existed in the 90s, bro. Why do I talk so fast? I wish I existed in the 90s. Another thing though, with the 90s that probably wasn't good, like school. Like I could just imagine going to school in the 90s. There was lockers and shit. Like, mm, mm. But yeah, that's what I wish I existed in the 90s. But you know, I ain't complaining about where I grew up, the era that I'm in, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It was meant to be. But I don't know. I just feel like my life would be totally different if I grew up in the 90s. You know, but I don't want to leave too long. Just want to say I wish I existed in the 90s. Little, this whole again. No, just wish I existed in the 90s. I appreciate everyone who watches, likes, comment, or don't even like or comment, or just watch. I appreciate you. I show my gratitude for you watching, and I'm out. Have a great rest of your day, and I'm out. I show my gratitude, and I'm out. Peace.